ahead. But coming back to the UK then, Charles, and what's the latest on the Holocaust Memorial?
Well, thanks, Mike. It relates closely, of course, to Vanessa's segment in that it's an extremely controversial prospect from the start, but made much more so in the events since the 7th of October last year. But this is the report from, the latest on the Holocaust Memorial. The government now has a department, the foundation there, and effectively it's been proposed for a site just south of the Houses of Parliament in Victoria Tower Garden. And the reason I've got another icon on the right-hand side of the map on the east side is that that's where the Imperial War Museum hosts the Holocaust galleries. So a while back, I asked the Imperial War Museum what their view was about the very controversial use of land that was supposed to be protected at Victoria Tower Garden. And of course, they highlight that it's less than a mile away and that they want to ensure that the curation and narrative does not replicate the IWM's own galleries. Now, last week, there's an update here reported in the Jewish News. MPs issue warning on Holocaust Memorial projects, rising costs and security. And this is because there's now a select committee which have produced a report on the Holocaust Memorial Bill. And in effect, one could look at it one of two ways, because they start by saying they do not wish to amend the bill, but there are certain matters of concern. So are they pulling their punches, or are they setting up the bill to fail? But nonetheless, they say that a full consultation would have lent more legitimacy to the final site decision, and they urge the government to consider how ongoing costs are likely to be paid for and whether it offers appropriate use of public money, and also the steps the government intends to take around the security of any memorial and learning centre. Of course, we've heard a lot recently about the concerns over security, or at least the much hyped concerns over security for Jewish people in the UK. So it's just raft of controversy upon controversy, but that seems to be the latest currently. But just to refresh certainly on the full consultation part, what the government totally failed to do was to pay attention to existing planning restrictions on the site. And so they've ridden roughshod over that. And it's now looking like it's very hard to justify the public money that's being thrown at it, and indeed the increased requirement for public money because of the security implications. So a muddled picture, but we'll carry on reporting as we pick it up.
Okay.